Now, remembering back to Model Mania 2007 and the solution video that SOLIDWORKS posted, they did a second rectangular cut there in addition to the circle, so maybe we'll try that. The weird thing is going to be that fillet, or is it going to be weird? Why do they have that rounded there? They have the fillets removed. Is that going to be an issue? So yeah, tricky fillet ordering there, but I think we got it. Tools, Express Products, Simulation Express. It's meshing that one. Oh no. Yeah, that's not right. We are recording. Let's start the timer and get going with Model Mania Live 2008. Front. What did I say? What's going to be my origin? Well, it's too late. This one. This one. Oh, I did it again. It's my units. All units are in millimeters. Outside is 35. Inside is 22. We now have an arc. We can do a center point arc because it does go about here. So look it over here on the left. We've got one. Oh, come on. Try that again. Center point arc. One. There we go. 2, 3, 4. So I could, well, let's do a couple things here. From there to there. Well, let's just do that. Radius of 100. Oh, should we do 2? Well, I could do an offset from this one. Offset entities. Sure, let's do it to the outside. 12 minus 6 is 6. So we have that offset there. 30 degrees. So, well, I know there's a couple ways I could do this, but let's just sketch this out. That's 30. What else? No, that is 12. Oh, the bottom point there. So let's do... That's interesting. It looks like in the drawing it's going all the way down, but let's just do a center line. Go from there over. So I can make it, I could make it coincident, but I don't want it concentric. Is it really to the midpoint? It's hard to tell, right? If you look at this, no, I wouldn't bet on it. It's flat all the way across. Oh, I'm wasting time thinking about it too much. We just make it tangent. Yeah, that does it. There's my fully defined sketch. So we have an arc. Sure, let's grab that. That. So we know those two are tangents. Those two are tangents. We have a size there, right? 175. Looking good. Actually, that is a line I want to use. Let's switch that back. Let's make that coincidence. And then an offset of 6. So we can take those. We'll offset 6 millimeters, just like they have there. Oh, that's interesting. I'll delete that one because I don't want that one. Offset entities, 6. Full round. So let's just do that, that. We know that and that are tangents. Ooh, before it gets too late, let's do a shift. Click, click. That is 6. We know that and that are tangents. Fully defined. So I could clean this up with trimming. I'm not going to. We're just going to use this. We're going to use contours to extrude this out. But I think that gives me exactly what I want. Let's do features. We're going to extrude that 30. Let's bring that sketch back. Oops, don't want to edit it. Misclicking. Show, pre-select, extrude. We want this one. Add a 2 offset. And the depth there is 16. We're going to pre-select that again. Our contours, that and that. And that. Offset of 3. And a depth of 14. Merge result, sure. Can hide that sketch because I think for the most part that gives me what I want. With a full round in there, we need a keyway. Front sketch, center row rectangle, sure. From midpoints, okay. The height there is 6. What was our depth there? We have there to hold shift and click the circle. That is 24.5. And that are horizontal, so that gives me what I want. Let's just use that. Extrude cut through all. Other way. Fillets now. So we want the large fillets first of 4, and those are around here and there. Keep forgetting about select through face, oh well. Fillet of 2. So I could click on faces here. Wonder how that would work for me. It doesn't like that. I think the process of what they're doing there, I would apply it to at least that. See, that even comes. Okay, so I'm thinking I should apply these 4. Maybe the drawing is just misleading me. Apply the outside edges. And then we're still on 2, so we want to fillet that. That. That's looking good. And then fillet 4 of here. Come on. Yep. And there. Will you do it? Yes. Yes. That is looking good. So yeah, tricky fillet ordering there. But I think we got it. Alright, so 7 minutes left. Okay, let's switch over. We're done with phase 1, I think. How did I do? I don't know. Hopefully I did good. Okay, let's read through this because we've got create a new configuration called phase 2. For configuration only, make the changes indicated the changes above. Reference only, simulation express. Oh, we didn't apply the material. Critical mistake. Critical mistake. Edit material. ASI 1020. Apply. Close. So let's delete these two. Let's get something nice. So what, create configuration, phase 2. So we call it phase 2, make the changes indicated above. So we're just kind of jumping in here, making those changes as indicated. 14 thickness, those offsets are different, thickness is different there. No changes there, and then we always do some simulation. I'm going to use Simulation Express there. Typically simulation is already added in, but let's jump back. Okay, so what we want to do for those changes only, where's our thickness? There. Ooh, don't want that. Undo. Let's turn off Instant 3D for a moment. Double click that. There's my 6. Right click. Configure dimension. Phase 2 is 14. Right click, configure dimension, 14. Oh no, what is breaking? We have some offset, so that's the same. The offset of which, though, it was 2. Configure dimension. It is now 4. And the offset of that one was 3, so it was 2. Now it's 4. 5, 6. We have 4 plus 2, 6. Oh, I messed something up on this one. That's not 4, that's 2. Thickness of this is 8. Okay, so what happened here? Okay, so those are the changes, 14, and then the 2 other ones. I feel like we're cutting it short. 3 minutes. All right, so then tools, Express products, Simulation Express. Okay, Simulation Express. We're not doing Simulation Express. We're going to do SOLIDWORKS Simulation because I haven't activated Simulation Express. New study, static 1. Fixing that face. External load, force. Where's the pressure? Load 400 newtons. 400. Okay. Should be able to just mesh and run. It is solving on the other screen, so it's currently meshing. You gotta trust their default solver and setup there, but there, that's done. Let's create a factor of safety plot. Yes, 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 minimum factor of safety 2.8236. Record the minimum factor of safety for each version of the part. Okay, so let's do that. So about 2.8, well, let's duplicate the study, copy study, choose default configuration, click OK, activate configuration, come on, come on, run the study. It's meshing that one. Oh no, that's why. Holy crap. Yeah, that's not right. Model tab. Well, yeah, that's not going to work because Why is that goofy? So we recorded it, but there's a tricky part, right? Is now it's broken on either. But we got the factor safety on one. Rerun it, solve it on this one. What, 2.8 factor of safety on this one is 4.4. Done. Where's our timer? Oh man. So it took me like 19 minutes to do that. Whew. What a rush. That one was tricky. Fillets got me on that one. Ooh, are my... Nope, my fillets look good. There's just looking at the simulation stuff. Those edges looked like they weren't filleted, but that looks good. Yeah, tricky part here is like I would have done, it's gonna not have that other contour, so it's gonna be lost there. Yeah, so definitely had to go back, make some corrections, solve it, and depending on what they ask for at Model Mania, when they ask for the record minimum factor safety of part, minimum factor of safety for each version of the part. Because my first Model Mania was 2010 that I actually did, and I think, I don't know, you'd have to ask them, but if you put in the factor of safety, that's the main number that they're after, and then they're looking at their model from phase 1. Obviously, you wouldn't have this issue of an activation or needing to go onto mysolidworks.com to activate Simulation Express. Obviously, it's something that I haven't done since installing 2017, but I am licensed for simulation, so we were able to do that. Pick your poison there, but definitely be familiar with SOLIDWORKS Simulation and Simulation Express if you don't have the full simulation that comes with SOLIDWORKS Premium or the simulation products. Challenging one. So the fillets got me. We've really had to be picky on the order of those fillets. We finally got it. Design change. Yeah, I think doing this differently, I would have not. Yeah, actually, I would have done some trimming there on the sketches. That would have been a much cleaner model, especially with these design changes, because that's where it blew up on me. But I don't know, how do you think I did? Let me know in the comments. Obviously this was a tight one, but I'm glad I finished on time. Actually, I think it was one of my third place finishes. I finished right at the last second there, and hey, I got third place. So again, practicing makes perfect. Of course, we're not going to be building the exact same part here as we get ready for Model Mania at SOLIDWORKS World 2017. But again, hope to see you up on stage, and have a good one. See ya.